Today, I want to share a workflow update. Previously, I shared a multi-input workflow, including text to video, image to video, and custom audio. Well, I've now updated it to use prompt relay. This change gives you much better consistency. If you want to dive deeper into what the prompt relay node is, there are already other videos that explain it in detail. But here, I'm keeping things simple. In my workflow, all the green nodes are user input nodes. This means you can enter values, audio, or images into them. So whenever you see a green node, it indicates that input data goes there. This will be a quick tutorial that doesn't waste your time. I'll just walk you through the workflow and show you what it does. Before going through the workflow, let's look at a few examples. Here, I try to move the camera away or push the subject off screen. Then, when the subject comes back into frame, it stays consistent. Even when the face turns away from the camera, it returns with the same consistency.
Get out of the noisy city life. Let's visit the museum. Hi, let's explore Japan today. Come with me. This park is open only once a year, and couples visit to get out of the noisy city life. Let's visit the museum.
Here's another clip. He turns away from the camera, but his facial identity is still preserved. Even when he turns back, the consistency is maintained.
So how's your job? Does it pay well? Just enough for a pizza.
That was a really good result. In other demos, they were able to wipe the environment without affecting the subject, and it works surprisingly well. I also tried the official prompt example from qwen, where the camera zooms into an eagle, transitions into a new world, and then zooms back out into a TV room. This works well in LTX too. Here's another example. The camera quickly zooms into a woman's eye as she stands still. Inside her pupil, a cyberpunk city comes into focus, filled with neon lights, moving cars, and rain-soaked streets. The camera locks onto a car driving through the crowded city, then slowly pans to reveal a man wearing sunglasses inside. As the camera pulls back, the scene is revealed to be playing on a television screen.
What is all this? There is a zombie breakout and you guys are chilling!
Don't worry, Dad. We are safe here.
The zombie is ringing the doorbell.
Notice how the camera pans away, cuts to a different person, and then returns to the same scene with the same character, still consistent.
There is a zombie breakout and you guys are chilling here!
Don't worry, Dad. We are safe here. Is ringing the doorbell.
I prompt the camera to pan left, right, and back, so I can check the context of the scene. Anyway, it looks like a zombie has walked into the room. I should probably go.
Nobody walks in without knock.
That one was just for fun. In prompt relay, just like in the reference image, we start with a reference prompt, also called the global prompt. This acts as the anchor for the entire scene, keeping everything locked and consistent. Then in the global prompt, I describe her appearance and the environment like a gamer room with blue neon lighting. I also give her a name for easier reference later, and it actually understands the name quite well. Down here, you'll see the segment bars. You can drag them to control the timeline, deciding exactly when each prompt becomes active. Below that, we have local prompts, which describe each scene, including camera movement and actions. For example, in the local prompt, I might write that she is drinking a cup of coffee. I'll drag the first segment to 5 seconds so the drinking coffee action plays up to that point. Then she gets up and walks to the door. I extend the next segment to 10 seconds. From 10 to 15 seconds, she meets a friend at the door. They greet and hug. Then from 15 to 20 seconds, they walk inside and sit down together. This way, you can precisely control your prompts over time. It works like image injection, but instead of images, you're controlling everything with prompts. And this is where it gets really powerful. With the global prompt locking consistency, you avoid bleeding and warping between segments. I'll be including 2 workflow versions using different nodes. One uses the segment bar dragging node by Rich Servo, and the other by Kajai. Both are included, and they're free for everyone.